Welcome to our channel, Come Draw With Us. Today I'm going to walk you through how to create this basket weave pattern on Procreate. The first step will be to create our colorful background. Go ahead and use any texture brush in Procreate. In this video I'm using the acrylic pour brushes by Elena Jensen. If you'd like to purchase those, I'll create a link in the description down below, but go ahead and use any texture brush in Procreate. That would work just fine for this project. After the background is created, add a new layer, and we're going to draw 3 horizontal stripes across the screen using a monoline brush. On a new layer, we now want to create 3 vertical lines. I simply duplicated one of my horizontal lines and rotated it 90 degrees to make sure that the lines were the same width, and then go ahead and duplicate that again and move them into place. Once you have all 3 vertical lines and all 3 horizontal lines, merge the horizontal lines together on one layer and merge the vertical lines together onto one layer. Now that they're grouped together, go ahead and duplicate the horizontal line layer and rename the top one to Blur 1. Then do the same thing for the vertical lines, duplicate it and rename the top layer to Blur 2. Go back to Blur 1, click on Adjustments, and then click on Gaussian Blur and blur it to about 10%. Then go back to Blur 2 and click Adjustments, Gaussian Blur, and again blur that to about 10%. Now click on your lower horizontal line layer, click Select, then go to Blur 1 and click Clear. Then on your lower vertical layer, click Select, and then on Blur 2, click Clear. This will delete all of the stripes and keep just the shadows that we created with the Gaussian blur. I want to darken the shadows a bit, so go ahead and delete the blur layers a couple of times and merge those together just to darken up those shadows. Now we need to erase some of the shadows. So on the Blur 2 layer, using the soft brush, go ahead and erase the shadow as you see in the video. Now we're going to repeat the same process for the horizontal shadows. Go ahead and just erase the shadows that I do in this video using the soft brush. As a final touch, I'm just going to erase the edge of the shadow, and then you are done and you've created your basket weave pattern.